In the lab, Jurian Patrick intensely orders the lab scientist to inject Jisook with more eclipse and establish stronger mind control. He demands this be done within an hour. The lab scientist reacts with shock, questioning how it's possible. Jurian Patrick, sternly, repeats his command, leaving no room for debate. The distressed scientist tries to explain that the process takes days and the experiment isn't complete, fearing the implications of such a rushed timeline. In the lab, the scientist expresses grave concern, stating Jisook's body won't be able to withstand the intense procedure. Jurian Patrick, after a moment's thought, agrees they can't have Jisook give up on them. He then chillingly instructs her to administer only as much eclipse as Jisook can endure. With visible distress, the scientist reluctantly complies. Jisook hangs, battered and bleeding, his face showing the toll of the experiment, as Jurian watches on, his expression cold and unyielding. Recalling, powerful Verammont Patrick sternly confronts Jurian, demanding he bring him right now. Meanwhile, Jestella, accompanied by May and Bluesy, looped. Jurian looks uneasy under his grandfather's intense gaze, internally scheming to protect himself. He believes he's left no evidence and must act innocent till the end to avoid hurting the family. However, Verammont's chilling words, "Don't have any foolish thoughts," hint that Jurian's deception might already be unraveling. Verammont Patrick's powerful presence puts Jurian on edge. Back in the lab, Jisook hangs, clearly suffering, as the scientist monitors the painful procedure. Jurian watches, but his plans are abruptly interrupted. A new figure, Ian, suddenly appears, powerfully declaring, "Stop right there." Jurian's shocked face as he utters, "IAN," suggests a major turning point has arrived in the lab. Ian immediately confronts Jurian Patrick in the lab, demanding to know what he's doing. Jurian tries to brush him off, but Ian persists, stating the family is in trouble because of Jurian's actions. Ian then reveals Jurian is directly disobeying Verammont Patrick's orders to bring the child, Jisook, to him right now. Jurian looks visibly cornered and frustrated. Ian then delivers a stark warning, "If you insist on continuing, I'll have T.O. report it to him." This puts Jurian in a serious predicament, his plans now thoroughly exposed. Ian's confrontation with Jurian inside the lab escalates as Ian sternly orders him to stop your pointless plotting and take him there right now. A clearly distressed Jurian, his face bruised, realizes he's cornered. The scene shifts to outside the castle, where Verammont Patrick stands with Jurian and Ian. Verammont apologetically tells Ian, "I never expected this," and promises Jurian will personally go and apologize. Meanwhile, Jestella, May, and Bluesy observe the powerful Patrick family from afar, with Jestella's focused gaze hinting at her next move. Jestella's powerful aura now surrounds her, her determination clear as she declares, "Do whatever you want." Outside the castle, Ian and Jurian stand with cloaked figures. Vermonti takes charge, sternly ordering them to block entry around here. Make sure no one can enter. He emphasizes the strictness of the blockade, adding, "Not even members of our family." With a swift understood, from the figures, the perimeter is secured. Vermonti is making sure no one can intervene as he prepares to confront the Patricks. A powerful, dark energy erupts as a direct confrontation begins outside the castle. Jurian notes that blocked the sound. Verammont then confronts Jurian, demanding to know why he kidnapped a child connected to both Kayden and Jestella. Jurian feigns ignorance about Jestella's involvement, but Verammont quickly retorts, "So, you knew about Kayden?" Jurian is left speechless, visibly cornered, as the ominous energy around them intensifies, signaling a major turning point. Verammont Patrick now confronts Jurian directly, revealing he's known about Jurian's schemes for a while, but tolerated them for the family's sake. Verammont unleashes his full fury, demanding to know if Jurian has lost your mind for kidnapping a child connected to Kayden. Jurian arrogantly tries to dismiss Kayden's power, but Verammont cuts him off, shouting, "Shut your mouth." Verammont explains Kayden's immense impact on the global power balance, leaving Jurian speechless as the true gravity of his actions sinks in. Verammont Patrick unleashes his full wrath, accusing Jurian of kidnapping Jisook due to his jealousy and envy towards Jiwoo. Jurian remains silent, avoiding eye contact as Verammont's words hit hard. Ian then interjects, revealing there's another problem beyond Jurian's actions against Jiwoo. Jurian's face shows clear panic, wondering what Ian is about to disclose to Verammont. The tension rises as Jurian realizes Ian holds more damaging information. Ian delivers a shocking blow, revealing that Jurian attempted to use Eclipse on Jisook. Verammont Patrick's eyes widen in disbelief and his powerful red energy dramatically erupts in a massive display of rage. Amidst this unfolding chaos, Jestella appears, cradling the battered and bleeding Jisook in her arms, her voice filled with urgency as she calls his name. Estella arrives, cradling the injured Jisuk, bringing him to Jiwoo and Kayden. She reassures them, stating, his life isn't in danger, but he'll need a checkup. Kayden then steps forward, offering his assistance, declaring, I'll take a look. Lay him down in the living room. A relieved Jiwoo quickly agrees, carrying Jisuk inside. As they tend to him, Kayden urgently asks Estella, what happened? Estella explains she had a hunch about where he might be and happened to find him, prompting Kayden to press for more details. Estella stands with an intense, determined expression, her gaze fixed. Her thoughts turn sharply to the Patrick family, clearly identifying them as the antagonists responsible for Jisuk's condition. Back at the house, Kayden reacts with a look of profound shock and concern. He is joined by Kayden and Pluto, who also share serious, troubled expressions. Jiwoo, looking down, appears deeply affected by the revelation, as the full weight of what has transpired sinks in for the entire group.